Bonjour et bienvenue to A-Level French. The two teachers we have on this course are Miss Cuthbertson, MFL teacher, and Mrs Benford, who is the learning team leader for modern foreign languages. The A-Level French course has been designed to deepen your knowledge and understanding of the language and French culture in Europe and the French-speaking world. In French, we will cover 12 units of work, which include artistic culture in the French-speaking world, social issues and trends, grammar, which includes conjugating verbs, aspects of French-speaking society and its current issues, aspects of political life in the French-speaking world, a study of a French film and a book, or alternatively, 2 French books. By the end of the course, you will have learnt the fundamentals of the French language, enabling you to travel, live or work in a French-speaking country. The French exam specification follows the AQA exam board, and as I previously mentioned, there are 12 units of study which we will look at throughout the length of the course. They are split into the sections as you can see on the slide. The first section is social issues and trends, and the second section is political and artistic culture, and these are split into subtopics and units. The first 3 units are under aspects of French-speaking society, current trends, la famille en voie de changement, la cybersociété, et le rôle du bénévolat. So you have the family and how it's changing in society, then you have cyber society looking at technology, and then looking at volunteering and the role of the volunteer. The second subtopic is aspects of French-speaking society, current issues. Les aspects positifs d'une société diverse, quelle vie pour les marginalisés, comment on traite les criminels. So we have positive aspects of a diverse society, what is life like for the marginalised, and how criminals are treated. Then we go on to the second unit of second theme of study, which is political and artistic culture. Then the subunit is artistic culture in the French-speaking world. Une culture fière de son patrimoine, la musique francophone contemporaine, cinéma le septième art. So a culture that is proud of its heritage, French music, French contemporary music, and looking at cinema as the 7th art and films in French society. Then we move on to aspects of political life in the French-speaking world. Les ados, le droit de vote et l'engagement politique, manifestation, grève, acquis, le pouvoir, et la politique et l'immigration. So looking at young people, the right to vote and political engagement, protests and strikes, who has the power, and politics and immigration. We also look at grammar, and we look at 1 text and 1 film. We also look at an individual research project which is conducted as part of the speaking exam. Now we're going to look at the assessment model. So the exam is split into 3 papers, paper 1, paper 2 and paper 3. And you can see the details of each paper on the slide here. The first paper is 2.5 hours long, worth 100 marks, and this equates to 50% of the final grade. This exam involves listening, reading and writing, and you might find that it's quite similar to the GCSE French paper. The second exam paper is 2 hours long. This is worth 80 marks and it is 20% of the final grade. This is a writing-based exam which is based on the texts and film that we will study as part of the course. The third paper is 20 to 23 minutes long, and this is the speaking exam. This is worth 60 marks and is 30% of the final grade. This includes the presentation and discussion of the individual research project conducted by the student, and a discussion of a sub-theme which is based on a stimulus, so for example a photo or some information that is provided in the target language. So you may be thinking, which careers can I go into following an A-level in French? Here is a list, which is not exhaustive, of careers that would benefit from an A-level in French. For example, careers in education, journalism, medicine and marketing. At Ash Green and within the MFL department, we have really high expectations of all our students. These are the expectations listed below. So we expect students to be fully engaged in class-based activities, whether these be individual-based, paired, small groups, or whole class tasks. We expect students to follow teacher instructions first time, contributing positively and actively to question and answer sessions, and also to group discussions. We expect students to proactively take notes, and we also expect students to seek guidance, support and clarification from the teacher if and when they need it. Students should arrive to class having completed all requisite pre-work or assessments or homework, if and where this is applicable, documenting instructions and key deadline dates for pre-work, study time directed work, homework and or assessments. It's important that students meet those deadlines. We expect students to organise their notes in a fashion as directed by the subject teacher, and subject target setting within study planning on a week-by-week basis. On the following slides you will find some QR codes which will allow you to further explore what is involved in the A-level French course. For example, you can find QR codes to the specification, to key texts and to videos, amongst other things that you will find helpful. Merci beaucoup. We really look forward to seeing you in the Modern Foreign Languages department very soon.